Wait, is it time? No, could it be? No. No. Could it be? Could it be that it's time? Hello! Evening, everybody. Hello to a very nice little evening. We have the lovely match of the Danish against the French. It's gonna be Sainte-Marie Aiglay. It's gonna be on Hospice. It's gonna be a lovely fight over that lovely middle point. I'm actually gonna throw you over already on this screen just to check that everything's working. Like the screen. There we go. A little bit of black. Just ignore that. There we go. Logos are fine. Yeah, that works. So we have audio. Let me just check. You know, just stuff. Yeah, walking sound, I heard it. Good, it's there. Lovely. Little thing, I asked the teams that they set everything up so we can start on time, and then there was a bit of a thing where you say, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna basically be there on time. I mean, they made the garrisons. That's nice, but they made the garrisons. Just waiting on the other side also as the garrisons, and we can then start it in a sneaky little moment. Yes, I see some of the French making the way. That is more French. That is looking good. Daddy Burke? No, Baby Bang, bad Baby Bang. But what is this? This tonight is gonna be... Did I have my little... Is my thingy still here? No, that's checkpoint. I think that's checkpoint. But basically, I'm gonna describe it on checkpoints. You know, it's you know, you have one area in the middle and you fight over, in this case, Hospice. Amazing preparation. But you have that little middle point you fight over. Both teams rush to it and try to take that lovely point in 30 minutes. But what if they are not able to get that hard point? Well, let me just check. 3 minutes. Okay, we have 3 minutes before we start. Okay. But what if now that one side takes the middle? Well, it's not over then. It's only over after 30 minutes. So basically, we're going to have a little countdown at the top. That one in the middle. Yeah, that one. Not yet the time. Let me just type Roger so they know I know. Roger. There we go. But we're basically going to have this countdown at the top. It's going to run down to 0 seconds. And in the last second, or rather when it hits 0, basically, if the middle point is still being contested, like it's not in the hands of either side, that is fine. That is fine. You also should probably run a thing so you don't have to worry about these things. Buttons, there we go, good. Sorry about that one. Twitch stuff. But you're basically gonna... Yeah, we're gonna basically fight in overtime. In the case that it's... Sorry, I had a little breakout there. Basically, if in the last second... Let me just move this. It's not in the hands of either team fully, as in, we have started capturing it. It's only gonna end, aka the round is gonna end, when it's in the hands of either side, aka the French, aka the Danish. We're gonna see who is gonna be the one that has it 100% at the very end. If it hits 0 and we have literally one side is dominating this and has it on their hand 100%, then it's basically, then it's over. It's gonna be one round. And we're gonna have on the left the Danish, on the right the French. If you want to hear this in the lovely language of France, that's the country, not the language. If you want to hear it in French, then you can go over to Lapinu as a post in chat. You can hear the whole thing in French. If you want to hear it in English, then well, you are here right. You have a German speaking English about the Danish side in a match against the French, made by a studio from Australia. Yay! International stuff. Alright, I am going to remove this music in a second. Just technically we have everything. We just also make a little graphical check, because sometimes you don't get these, you know, sometimes stuff doesn't work. Bip, bip, bip. 3 times, because we can. And if the Danish win, we have the little animation and the little flag. Yay! If the French win, then we have the French animation, the French thingies. Lovely. Everything working. I am going to end the music for now, because we have 1 minute before it starts. Little sound check. Yeah, that's crackly and prackly. There we go. Lovely. 45 seconds. And yes, this is only one round. These lovely crown matches are going to be only one match. Hello there, Quack. Hello, Caro. Which means basically you come over, you join for one match, have one amazing match of 30 minutes, and then it's over. I know. That's the fun format that I like so much. There is going to be another match on Sunday, as well as a little heads up, which is, who is it actually? I think the Circle and... I need to check it. There's going to be a 49 versus 49 match on Sunday on the channel. So if you are hyped for that, then yeah. Gonna have some fun on that. But now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have the go. The rockets already are going out. Let's see if the rockets are able to connect. Bit of a lag there for a second. Ooh. Dangerous rockets there. Overshot heavily, and... I mean, there was a bit of a close one there for a second. That was much better. I don't think that hit anybody. But it was a much more precise rocket there. Much nicer, much more precise rocket there. Lovely job. Did it kill anybody? No. Was that still a good rocket? Yeah. The French are making their way over the usual paths that you need to take here. It seems like our friends from Denmark are using mostly the northern areas of the wheat fields. I say mostly, they are... Well, they are mostly in the north. Only... Never mind. It's... Look at this. One squad top, one squad directly, and one squad... That a rocket still hits. Lovely. One squad in the south, where the French go a bit more middle area of the hardpoint, slash a bit southern. Bit more of a southern control. I guess the French, the red team in this case, is going for more control in the south. Or maybe in breakthrough here on the left and then go northwards. Right now, it looks like the French are dominating this. Oh, that being said, they are getting pushed out of the thing. Yeah, that capture power, that capture power is slowly diminishing. And you can also see that Philips and his squad... The Danish are making their way up north, getting in a very naughty position, because if they're up there, and the French try to go from their HQ, from their garrison, from their garrison, they will get peppered from the north. Now, mind you, that is helpful if the French are not able to capture this point and still rely on the northern areas. If that is not the case, then that... Well, I guess it's going to be helpful if people can spawn up there. Now, have they an OP up there? No. But I guess Philips and Boller are able here to hammer down on MGs and other things, maybe? That is unless they get well noticed. Which in this case was a very quick one, and they got noticed. Ugh. Alright, just to check if everything's working. There we go, all the fancy little effects tonight. Speaking of fancy little effects... Grenade coming in as well, I hear it. Junior goes down for the Danish. Ellison unsure. Hits the grenade. Oh, hits them both the grenades. Gets diminished. And the French are falling over Danish troops here on the side. And even knowing that the enemy is coming, probably takes them down at the moment. Aye. And right now it looks like the French are going to take the initial capture here. Now, mind you, the Danish are in the north. They have some power up there. That being said, you can see the French have swooped down heavily. They are making their way on the west. Potentially boxing the Danish out in the worst case scenario. Now, mind you, again, there is a squad up there, but I don't see the squad leader. I guess that's... No squad leader on the ground right now. That is very dangerous. Because if they take them... Not the area in a moment, the French. That means all the OPs are gone. And that means... Well, you need a new OP. And if they're not alive... Oh, God. Yeah. That was really bad from the Danish. Squad leaders were dead. Didn't spawn in. No OPs, and now they're going, I guess, for the big push. They could have had Norman up there, a squad up there. Have some push power in the north while you make your way from the west. Oof, that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one. The Danish already in a big old comeback situation. Why did they rocket that house? Oh well. They now have a really tough comeback. But I guess the French think there's an enemy behind them. And Jolly about to get de-jollied. Carl lying in wait. Might go around. Goes around, gonna get stopped. No, kills Tumlin. And sees. Ah, but it's not able to take down Jolly. Jolly making his way in here. MG covering fire. Nobody here in the open to stop him. Jolly going. I would love to show you somebody else, but right now I think Jolly is the most helpful character here. Just zooming out for a second. Look at this. The French are cutting through the Danish. Now this is some painful moment for the pastry scene. I made a Danish joke. Yeah, I know. I only gonna make one pastry joke with the Danish. Le Cid wasn't Le Cid Spanish. Maybe it's just because it's called Le Cid that I think about it. I thought I saw in the Malditos Bastardos BST2 somebody with that name. You might want to shoot that guy. Oh, come on. Okay, that was nearly embarrassing there, play naked, but you did it. You killed the man and you went all right. Okay, all good, all good. And of course those... Woo! Shrapnel on a blind MG shot kills the man. Lucky naked. Has enemies out of him. Fleeps joining him as well. I'm slightly turning this. Nah. Grenade. Very high grenade from Fleeps here. Fair enough, went on the other side, hit, didn't kill anybody because there was nobody to hit there, but still, lovely little grenade. Norman also closing in. I need to get a better angle, sorry about that one, it's a bit hard getting all these guys in the angle. Now the thing I want to point out is that even though it was nearly a box-out situation, the Danish were able to get at least some ground. You know, the issue, as you can see, is that there's only one OP here and only a handful of people. But just the very notion, the very thing that they were able to get onto the hard points. That is big, I want to say that one. That is big that they were able to come back from this basically instant failure of a... That sounds hard and crushing, I know, but let's be fair, there was an awful start for the Danish here that lost their OP up here. Well, not the OP, but basically the overall push, the overall map presence, the overall map control completely. I'm gonna lock onto this lovely man who is getting shot. And it's not yeah, I was about to say, is nobody here. Guess not. We're Norman Skullhunter here on the side, and now again they could use that lovely northern field so much. They could use this a bit worried. They can use it so well for them, just to advance over here through the golden ocean of wheat. I know this is not a cereal commercial. That being said, I have to say, the French are playing great. It's something only the Americans are gonna understand. And the UK, maybe? I don't know. Did that breakfast earn some? I don't know. Beaver Bang going down with a bang and a beaver. Oh, look, it's Beaver. I don't care, it's Beaver in this case. No, I might, maybe I should not focus on that naked person here too much. But then again, a squad leader always at the front. And with so many red dots closing in. Okay. I was scared for a second. No, why wouldn't we do that? Why wouldn't we do that? Actually, I might go in this direction. I mean, look at this. This is top performance right now. And this is the thing you need to do in this situation. You need to wobble your way forward and try to, avoid the 50 million enemies. I know it's only 18, but, you know, I mean, look at this right now. It's one person. Against all of these potentially. With enemies behind him as well. That is a problematic situation. Oh well. The question is, where is the rest of his squad? The answer is they are still a bit far away. They are not seeing the enemy here. Eliasson should hear the weapon there. Does not hear the weapon. The French gun silence clearly. Line fire by Yin gets destroyed. Eden still goes down. Car waddling slowly Earth Army forward as well. Woo! Now mind you, remember where this is coming from. This is coming from the south over here. What lovely fun. And I might just try to angle this finally, because we have been watching a lot towards the south here the whole time. Let's go a bit north. I know. But why have the blue on the left and the right on the red? The right on the red, the red on the right. We don't use it. Potential internal comp. What? Sorry. The clipping was not on. There we go. And we get the killing here at least. At least one of them. We zoom out, as we do. You can see the French have the little combat areas here, the little crossroads under control. That being said, the Danish are pushing hard from the north here. More and more. And I like that this is not just... It's not a box out. The Danish still in this game. Now, it has only been 11 minutes, to be fair. But again, if you came in late, the start for the Danish was nightmarish. Because they spawned in, they had the clash there. They went... a few went in the north. The point got taken, but none of the squadrons were alive. And they had no... Well, the OPs got removed with that. Not captured. Which meant that everybody had to spawn in the garrison. The whole group had to spawn in the garrison. That was a bad start for the Danish. But you see how they are basically coming back. Oh, and I forgot to actually play the little capture flag thing. The French captured the middle as the first side. There we go, yay. So it comes a bit late, I know, but I want to show the others. There we go. I haven't done one of these with the Nationals or the Crown in time. Now, what I have done is seen some nice matches as of lately, and I have seen that there's always a surprise. There's always the element of a team surprising coming back. Well, not always, but often. And right now, I think the Danish could still pop back from this. That being said, if tonight ends with the French winning this, I know that the Danish are going to get angry on the VOD when I say this, but well-deserved victory then if the French take it. Then again, same goes for the Danish. If they come back from this, then well-deserved victory. That's how you... I'm basically a politician at this point. Just say everything nice to both teams. But the people that are in... Well... Ooh, that was a sexy little rocket. The people that know me and have been with me for... I think 2019 we started doing before anybody else, yeah. We do like to shit on the team that acts shit. So, that's the thing. And right now I'm getting a bit of a worry because it feels like I'm not gonna get that... No, the OP is still alive! Unlike that soldier there, who got splashed by Junior. Now the Danish are trying to go north, and I wanna keep an eye up there. Spawn comes in, the rocket goes over, misses completely again. Fleeps goes down, rocket hits the thing. This is unhealthy. Skalander needs to slow them down. No, he doesn't see Mussolini. Oh, also going down. That OP is going to go. Only one man spawning in. Ball has to defend for 20 seconds. I don't... And that is the OP gone. Gone like update 15. Gone with the wind. And that means that the Danish have only 16 minutes and 14 seconds left to come back from this. And right now, I mean, look at this. The Danish are getting... Oh, can I do this? And right now, the Danish are getting diminished. Sounded kind of close. Yeah, that didn't work out pun-wise. I don't have Danish puns. Would be the Czechs. Well, that would check out, but that was a sexy rocket from Puig. Sorry, it's French. Puig. Lovely rocket went over. Did it splash anybody? I want to give fair chance to both sides. No. Just destroyed some sandbags. What was a sexy rocket there? Now, I would love to see some glorious things here, some lovely pushes, but right now I have the worry that they might get boxed out. I feel like they're gonna get boxed out here in a moment. Now, mind you, they could go in the south and do the magic in the south. The problem is, it's this point, and spawning in the south is... Well... Where is it actually? Oh, yeah. Like spawning in the south garrison is... Yeah, it's that. Thank you, Julie, for proving my point. It's not great on this map. Which is another thing. I would love to see some form of comeback option here for teams that got boxed out. Maybe... Oh, we now get a half-track. We can drive it. You know, no, a half-track goes down instantly as well with some rockets. If the enemy is good. And it's not the most helpful thing, but imagine having a half-track. And you drive through that, because it's gonna take ages if you make it through. You need to somewhere hide it. You would need to... I'm actually sure I showed the match, sorry. You would need to get it on the other side. Then you would need to basically defend it the whole time while people are searching for it. For that loud thing on a very close area. The benefit would be, though, that you need to get some people from the front line of that outbox situation away and go in the backlands of your own backlands and try to clear it out. Of course, I could still come back from this, but right now I'm a bit worried about the Danish here. I'm a bit worried because, let's be fair, that is not a healthy situation right now. With one garrison being this out in the open, and I mean, what can they do in the south? Nothing, exactly. So this thing is gonna be dead, basically, and this one can get also... Yeah, because this is outside, isn't it? These are outside, these hatches. Yeah. Yeah, it's an awful, awful point. It's an awful, awful point. I say awful point. Oh, the point isn't awful, but the situation of coming back from this, that's the one that's problematic. Now, mind you, I know some of them are going to leave. Little heads up on, yeah, just blind rockets and blind MG fire. That I think that I mean, if the Danish come back from this, that would be glorious. But I have the feeling we were gonna see. Yeah. Yeah, I have my worries. I have big... And right now, as you can see, this is not going to be helpful. Now, Silk is trying with the counter MG. The problem is... Yeah, that's the problem, because he needs to guess where that MG just fired somewhere there, while the enemy MG just needs to still pepper the air. Now, smoke is helping them for a moment. The problem is, if they could build something like a bunker or some barricades at least on their side, that would have helped, I guess. But right now, this is basically proving to be a death zone. I mean, look at this. And now that the people have talked about this a lot of times, I'm still an advocate for saying, okay, they need some way of coming back from this, because else, who want to have this experience now? Imagine being the player right now. And more blind MG fire. Little group broke. I can't say broke through because they're literally at the... Still outboxed. With enemies being very close here. Very close to the maximum they can go. I think they can actually go for 10 seconds outside the bonds. Could go for a little wipe. But then again, yeah, I mean... Well, that just exploded. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left, and I have the feeling that the Danish are... I can't say not coming back, because they literally came back from a nearly as bad situation. Maybe a slightly better situation. But I have the feeling if they come back from this would be legendary. That being said, with 2 to 3 MGs just blind firing the area, I don't know what their plan is. Because smoke doesn't help against blind fire MGs. Rockets don't help because you don't have the time to aim with the rocket. New Age is counter-firing and got shot by somebody. Oh. So, how is everybody doing today? Did I mention I'm still working on the LL main video? I know, it's crazy, I'm still doing that, I know. They all spawn on the other garrison. Yeah. I thought something was off, but the fun thing is there's another MG that can fire on the upper and the bottom area. And now that top MG is also gonna fire on that southern thing. We're gonna get a crisscross. And smokes are not gonna help because it's... Well, why would they help? Yeah, I have the feeling the Danish not gonna come back from this, kids. I would have loved to have you enjoy a lovely match here. But being access on hospice and you're not able to stay on the ground basically means you're not gonna come back from this. I mean, use smokes is fine because then the MGs need to at least fire a bit more. But even then, let's compare. Okay, they got one kill. Grim went down. Advancing south, that's nice. Now the MG is still moving on the south. That might be helpful. Also, they still need to cross another field after spawning on an open field. I do wonder. Now I do wonder here. How are they gonna come back from this? How are they gonna come back from this? The answer's not in any way probably, but you know, you can never lose hope. So the chance that something good is gonna happen, that they're gonna come back from it, you know? And they are not boxed out anymore. They're actually making their way onto the ground. Now they are not counting as boxed out anymore. They're not boxed out. Mind you, it's still not a great situation and they have to face... that was okay, Rocket. They have to face enemies in the north, northeast, south. That is... I mean, how would they come back from this? And again, I'm gonna be the advocate here that says they need some form. The team that's boxed out needs some form of a comeback. Like have a Joker up your sleeves. Like, I don't know, something, again, the what is it called? The vroom. Don't move that park it. Half track. Like having the half track here, at least that thing can move through the front. It will still get destroyed probably, but you know, it's at least something of a Joker. Okay, maybe with better rockets it would work more. Yeah. And that is the OP gone as well. Don't see him yet. There we go, okay. Yeah, 6 minutes left. MG fighting in the open, smoke again coming up. I mean, can I get a thing on Beba? There we go. Can I have a little move thing on Beba for a moment? Not that one, not that one. There we go. Oh, they are trying. They're trying to do a thing. Oh.
Smoke ud af, over på den anden side af hegnen.
spreek het net goed, de Danske. Ik spreek het net goed. Ik spreek het een beetje. I don't know why I'm using Dutch here, but you know. Missed just barely. Skull able to survive. Now, imagine if the French hit the garrison. That would be hilarious. I say it because right now this is a painful one for the Danish, and I would assume that that is going to be the last time we see the Danish play Hospice. Because, good God, if you get boxed out once, there is no coming back for you in any way. It's just going to be somebody devouring the Danish by the plate. Yes, it was another Danish pastry. Mon Dieu, as the French would say. Now, would I love to see a comeback from this? Yes, 4.5 minutes, definitely. I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think we're gonna get that. And are they still? Yeah, I think 2 people have left at this point. When we were 40, I think some people. Yeah, I mean, well, they could try something up here in the north now, with having everybody spawn at the same time north. But I mean. Yeah. See, that's my problem with this whole thing. Good. That's my problem, because what is the point? What is the tactics if you get boxed out once? Like, you mess up your squads or your spawns, you don't come in at the right time, you don't put your OPs up in the map, the hardpoint flips. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The answer is basically nearly nothing. Give the people some element in the format to basically come back. If not, then, well, who's gonna do this? Who is gonna stay for this? Well, mind you, it's 3 minutes. Thank you for staying around. I'm gonna assume nobody's gonna watch the butt of this. Or they're gonna jump for it. 38, there we go, 1 is back. But right now, I mean, Mentuk is there, but, I mean... there's not much you can do, is there? Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, look at this situation. It's not looking pretty for the Danish here. 2.5 minutes left. I mean, they could still lose their garrison by enemy, you know, rockets. That would be helpful, because then would automatically win. God, I hate it when they get boxed out on this hard point. Because it's so painful. So very painful. Oh, there were a few that made it to the north, but again, they just stay. It's just a point you don't come back from with the garrison situation. I think Abydos and the others, the Council of the Elder Gods, whatever they're called, they need to get some format going in the case that it's a box out. Because, good God, that is a dire situation right now. And with the last moments going down, I would say I'm gonna show the map of the French team here, who has done very well on well, boxing the enemy out. The Danish had a nice moment at trying to come back. Trying to fight their way in. Make their way in, whatever you want to phrase it. But I think the last seconds going... Well, the last minutes and seconds going down. I think we're gonna see, basically, in a moment, the end of this match. Pretty sure about that one. We're also gonna see a defeat for the Danish team, who is still trying to do a thing on the... Whoa, let me just zoom out a bit. We're still trying to spawn in on the south and the north without too much of a success situation. I mean, yeah. Yeah, did I mention this is awful as the Axis if you try to spawn on this? Good God, it's special. Oh, wrong button. And I think that is the... Is it the GG? Let me just... No, never mind. 30 seconds. So back to 40, that's lovely. But I think we're gonna see the French win here tonight. I get the odd feeling. Now, thanks for joining, everybody. It is what it looks like to be basically on this. I don't know. I can only build this so much, can't I? And that is. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, it's GG. Yeah, it's GG. Holy! I did not even notice the. Wait, what? When did this happen? Was that an airhead as a joke or something? When did they lost their garrisons? Also, I don't know what the... What the f... Don't die, Fleeps. Is GG, right? Hi, Fleeps.
Hello.
The match is over, right?
Yeah, it's over.
Can you tell me before you die, can you tell me one thing? How did you guys get to the middle? Was it an airhead or did you just... Tell me.
Say again, man, sorry.
How did you get to the middle?
Our squad leader ran across the northern line and ran in behind from Pizza Slice.
Oh. We missed that completely.
And there was like 2 seconds too short to make it contested.
Sorry to hear that, Fleeps.
Yeah, man, they played pretty well.
Was a good try. Mwah. Bye-bye! Bye! Here we go. It doesn't know we're still on stream, so that's it. That has been the match of... we missed completely their attempt there. But that is the... I mean... We missed that and they went through. We didn't see it. Even with the... Did nobody in chat spot that either? Did nobody in chat spot that either? Because we were literally going like in rounds and I didn't get... Like, it didn't show you... I showed you all the angles and things. Did anybody notice that in chat? Can I just have a little... Also music. Can I have just a little check with people in chat? Did anybody notice that the Danish went around? We need some other music. Did anybody check? Did anybody notice? Because I didn't. Anybody, maybe somebody will let me know in the comments or the chats or whatever you want to call it. That's it for the evening. Have a good one, kids. Just under an hour with waiting and pure promise and things. Yeah, but it's sitting in the chat as well. Oh well. But that has been the match, kids. I hope you had some fun. I know it was a bit of box out. At the end, they nearly had a comeback. We nearly didn't spot it. Few seconds quicker and they would have started to go into overtime and kept this. That would have been an insane comeback. Holy moly. But it is what it is. Have a good one, kids. I'm gonna cover, I think, a few more matches. If you are on the channel, then you will get your alerts as always. And I will also ping the ones that are interested in Hell Let Loose on the Discord. Yay, Discord time. Toki posted on the channel, in the chat. And, yeah, that's it for the evening. Have a good one. See you around. And bye-bye.